This is the Transformers Legends LG52 Targetmaster Misfire by Takara Tomy. And I picked up this figure at Hobby Corner. Big thanks to Heron for hooking me up with this figure. It's a really nice rendition of a classic G1 Targetmaster figure. And as you've seen my other Legends figure reviews, this will mostly be a comparison review with the Hasbro version. And let's get this thing cracked open, shall we? Okay. And from the get-go, we get a ton of stuff. No cards. We get, get rid of this one. We get an instruction sheet, some specs, and some images on it. It's probably a comic book inside as well, too. All right. And a nice detailed instruction sheet for Misfire. And as you can see, just like the others, Misfire is the Titan Master or the Headmaster, and he connects to his mech. So what's the story? What's going on? Connects, Targetmaster, they do some havoc, and yep. No idea what just happened there. All right. So, all right, let me just put the box together. Okay, yeah, who cares, right? What I like about this is no longer tape. It's just like a snap fit, where it keeps everything in it without, you know, tape and all that. So we get a Headmaster, we get a Targetmaster, and we get the actual Misfire figure itself. And speaking of the Hasbro version, here he is with the Hasbro version. This one is coming to be more like a, you know, velvety purple type of color. This one is more on the pink, carnation pink type of purple color. So I think, yeah, this one is definitely more on the purple side. This one is more on the pink side. And I think this one looks more like the toy, and this one is more of the cartoon accurate one. But I think if I remember correctly, if I Google it right, this looks closer, even closer to the toy than this one, I think. Or the toy is somewhere halfway into them. So yeah, okay. So both of them get tampos, no stickers. Decepticon symbol on this one is on the wings. Well, he's got it here, right there in the middle. The tint on the canopy, this one is a darker blue. This one is like a baby blue type of tint. And as you can see, there are more grays on this one. They painted this one on a lighter, more whitey, pasty type of gray. This one is like a really gray tone. As you see, this paint here, there's tampos here. Here we just get more of the orange colors, while here we get tampos of the orange. Underneath, you get to see a big difference. You get the Decepticon faction symbol right there. You get it here on the arms. Let's show off more of that in robot mode. But yeah, let's compare the Titan Masters. Oh, obviously, the Hasbro version will have the guns. And the Takara Tomy version will have the Targetmaster. So, very cool. Talk about that later. Let's talk about the Headmasters. From the get-go, very different in paint apps. This one looks more like a purple alien. This one is more like a Cybertronian for some reason. There's more gray. It's a lighter shade of black or gunmetal black. This one is more flat, glossy. This one is a little bit on the metallic side. Just give you a close-up on that. I like the details on the Takara Tomy version. Now, obviously, this one will have minimal paint apps compared to this one. Essentially the same mold. And here we have the Targetmaster of Misfire, and I think he transforms slightly differently from the other Targetmasters we've had. So, turn the head, turn the legs sideways, and then you got to go ahead and connect and tab the gun onto his legs. And then what stumped me on this one is you got to go flip everybody over and under like that. So a little bit of a difference in transformation for the gun. I do like this gun. Interesting take on the blaster. So there. All right. Now we've seen the jet modes. Let's get them into their respective bot modes. All right, and here are both Misfire figures in their robot mode, and from the looks of things, there are very, very minimal sculpt changes. Essentially, it's the same figure, just painted differently and molded in a different type of plastic. And as you can see, as I mentioned, this is more of a purple plastic, is more of a carnation pink plastic. He's got the gun, different kinds of guns, but different kinds of paint apps as well. The differences I'm seeing right now, chest cavity looks to be the same, but it's the hip piece that's slightly different. This crotch piece is much different than this one. That's the main difference I'm only seeing. The Targetmaster is relatively the same figure. Torso, arms look the same. The legs look the same, except for the paint and tampos and color of the plastic. Torso, everything looks the same. Even the fuselage, the nose cone, the wings, they look absolutely identical, just differences in colors of plastics, temp and tampos. But yeah, only that crotch piece is different. I don't know why they made that subtle change, but I was pretty happy with this one. This one is definitely much better. So if you're a collector, which one do you get? I think you should get both. Both are equally nice. This will obviously have more value in terms of rarity, and because it's only for the Japan market. In terms of color accuracy, I am a bit partial with this one. I think he's more accurate with the show, to a certain extent, even the toy. But that's not to take anything away from this one. It's an absolutely fantastic figure, but if you were going to pick one, I'd still go with the Takara Tomy version. Yeah, having said that, this one is okay on its own. If you're happy with it, I think most collectors are already happy with it. You don't really need to get Misfire. The main draw for Misfire, other than the color accurate palette, is really the Targetmaster, and because he was a Targetmaster back as a G1 toy, and who wouldn't want a Targetmaster, right? You're going to pay about 70% more expensive than this one. So it'll set you back $35, $34. Well, this one you can get it for like $20 or under $20. So it's up to you. It's your preference. But if you ask me, this is the one you want to get. So there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Transformers Legends LG52 Targetmaster Misfire. Thanks for watching.